it's always very hard to know when you decide to become an artist or when there's like turning point. I will say there's a series of turning points during your life that are very different from each other and they're still happening. But surely like there's a moment in childhood where I think every child is extremely creative, and the expression through play, but also creativity is like it's one of the major part of the first few years of life. And painting or drawing is a big part especially before you know how to write. Like it's exploring lines and basically like so everybody's an artist for quite a while. And if I have 2 children, but I can see like how creative everything is with like a 3 or 4-year-old. Like they create world, they create characters, everything becomes something else. Like a box can become like a table or like a character, like everything is a story. Like it's very easy for them to transform the world they live in into something completely different, which obviously we don't remember how it is, but I think artists, when you decide to be an artist, I think you don't stop that way of seeing things around you. Especially when I think a teenager, which is, I think it's a very tough moment for creative people, because you're trying to show much more like maybe skills or like kind of, you obviously like try to discover who you are. And I think things transform again when you start to be in art school, which is a massive change when you're a creative person. You start to discover this, everybody around you is very interested in the same thing. And after you finish art school, there's also a gigantic kind of new leap into your dedication to this kind of practice. And at that point, usually a lot of people stop like trying to, and it's not really if they can afford financially or like it's really the amount of time that you're willing to put into it. Most artists in the first decade, and it was definitely the case for me, don't have the financial mean to, with their work. It's very common, but still you have to put the hours, and you have to, like, I think in every sport, but you have to put a lot of work and a lot of hours before maybe, hopefully, if you're very lucky, like it start to like, you can maybe live out of it, so I think all those moments are different steps. And I think what makes you, I think as an artist, what makes you go for each of those steps is this kind of need that you feel of doing it. It's so easy to not doing it. So like it's really about, you don't really have a choice. I mean, that sounds too dramatic for what it is, but it is kind of like that. If the only thing that you want to do is this, and you really almost can't do anything else, well, you're just gonna have to do it. And I think again, like if it's all constant, and it's still the same for me. Like if I have a free day, I'm just gonna come here. That's kind of if I'm on holiday, at some point I'm gonna have a sketchbook and I'm gonna draw it. I never spend more than like 2 days without doing something. So it's even when I have kids. So it's just like I just need to do it basically.